in Nairobi for a post-mortem examination.
And the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, or EACC, has directed counties to seal loopholes that remain a hindrance to effective revenue collection and administration. In a circular to governors and county secretaries, the anti-graft agency expressed concern over various systemic loopholes and weaknesses it identified while conducting corruption risk assessments in 26 counties. Well, the EACC has advised counties that addressing the gaps identified will foster revenue growth in county governments and significantly mitigate their financial challenges. Mary Morki reports.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission undertook a corruption risk assessment in 26 counties and identified gaps in revenue management that, if sealed, will foster revenue growth in county governments and significantly mitigate their financial challenges.
County governments continue to cry out to the national government for release of their various allocations when those county governments themselves have not adequately done what they're supposed to do under the law to support revenue collection. The message is that many county governments today are performing way below their potential in terms of revenue collection.
The findings of the CRA report depict poor revenue administration across the devolved units, which compromises their realization of their full potential, especially prudent utilization of the revenue in service delivery. Some of the loopholes identified by EACC include failure to legislate on revenue administration and revenue streams, use of manual systems for collection of revenue, which leads to leakage of revenue, and issuance of an official revenue receipt. Failure by most counties to develop and create databases of traders and businesses operating within the counties to guide in revenue collection, collection of revenue by unauthorized staff and casual workers, contrary to Section 2 of the PFM Act 2012, failure to prepare revenue reconciliation reports of daily revenue collections and bankings and spending of revenue at source. In the last week or so, county bosses have urged the national government time and again to disburse funds to devolved units, saying that operations in counties are near collapse due to delays in the disbursement of funds from Treasury. Council of Governors Chairperson Anne Waiguru says the disbursement of funds has severely affected the functioning of counties since 2013 and continues to strain their operations.
We are having challenges because we have not received resources since the December allocation. So there is a shortfall of about 125 billion now. I would take this opportunity to urge the National Treasury. I understand that they are constrained. But even as they pay salaries of civil servants at the national level, we are urging the National Treasury to remember and consider that county governments also employ civil servants.
EACC wants the counties which have for years been plagued by corruption to undertake system reforms to address the threat to the success of devolution. The anti-graft body has also directed county governments where it has undertaken corruption risk assessments to implement the reform recommendations in the CRA reports. Mary Mwoki, Citizen TV.
All right, 25 minutes past the hour. We take our first